10 major banks have agreed to pay out $8.5 billion settlement following federal complaints that they wrongfully foreclosed on homeowners who should have been allowed to stay in their property.
Today, 10 big banks and mortgage servicers settled some long outstanding issues with the Federal Reserve and some other federal regulators over shoddy foreclosure practices that many people probably remember from 2010, 2011, the aftermath of the mortgage crisis, in which people were thrown out of, or people were foreclosed on with shoddy documents, the robo-signing scandal, and where banks had so many foreclosures they didn't really properly handle them.
The settlement follows a review of banks including JP Morgan Chase and the Bank of America foreclosure files, which were ordered after banks mishandled people's paperwork and skipped important steps in the foreclosure process, leading many families to be left needlessly homeless. Many believe the banks are getting off too lightly and see regulators settling at too low a price at the expense of the consumer.
Some consumer advocacy groups aren't too happy with the settlement. They do think the banks are getting off a little bit easy, that they should be paying more. A lot of the individual people who lost their homes, the maximum payment would be $125,000 under this agreement. Many won't get anything close to that much even. So there will continue to be some, I think, efforts to get the banks to pay a little bit more. This isn't all done yet, but I think this is a big step for the banks to try to get this behind them.
Regulators refusing to brief Congress before announcing the deal publicly has caused some members to point out that regulators have failed to answer key questions about how the settlement was reached.